TKS Hobby back again, guys. Just want to show you something real quick I was talking about in a previous video about how to put these A-arms on, the rear A-arms, and how they work with the RPM transmission. So this is my rear A-arm I got here, and I got the hot racing screw kit, as you can see right here. And I got one of the screws. I got this one of the mounts from here. See, this is the RPM transmission mount. It also mounts the A-arm. And you just want to put this together like this. I did one side. I'm going to show you guys real quick. See, I did this one side here and put it on, so just to make sure that everything fit and that I had everything in order. But what you want to do, since this part here is separate, this part here is separate, as you see, you want to put that together. It kind of makes it a lot easier if you do it this way. Well, at least it makes it easier for me. I'm not going to tell everybody how to go about it. You do it the way it works best for you. But what I discovered was with this, let me just line this up. Once you push the screw through and grab yourself one of the nuts. It comes with all of the nuts and bolts that you're gonna need. Well, you're gonna put this together like so. You know, make sure you got everything facing the right way. You want the RPM symbol facing up with this part of the A-arm where your shocks are gonna mount. You want that all facing a certain direction. Oh, let me say something. I did something wrong already, telling you to make sure to do it right. You wanna put the screw facing the chassis, the top part of the screw facing the chassis. And that's just why you're doing it with it off of the car. So because once you put it on the car, it's too tight to get any screws or anything in like that. So once you do that, you want to take, I got my wrench here, my Traxxas, trusty Traxxas wrench, and you take, this is going to be a 2.5 millimeter hex driver, and you just tighten it up onto there like so. Okay. Now that that's done, it's gonna be a little stiff. It's gonna be a little stiff. You know, it's gonna be a little stiff. I don't, you know, have a solution for that as yet, except to loosen the nut a little more if you feel like it's too tight, because it's a lock nut, so it shouldn't come off. So if you feel like it's too tight, just loosen it up a bit. Give some more freedom to that A-arm. Okay, and see, then we're gonna take our transmission and put things together like this. Just slide this arm underneath here. As you can see how tight it is against the chassis right there. It's real tight right there, but it'll fit in, and then the screw holes will line right back up. Then you take one of your screws here. I'm trying to put my hands in the way. One of these screws here, put it back in. Snug that guy up until it's flush with the top of the mount, because you're gonna put there's a couple of nuts that go on the top of here. So I just wanna get it snugged up enough. You can put your finger over it so it'll tell you when you got there. Snug that up. And just to save a little time, once you snug one up, you can go get the other screw, put it back in, so you actually don't have to take the transmission completely off, just these. And that's kind of convenient. And then you snug that one up. I hope I'm getting a good view, working with the hat cam again. So I'm trying to make sure I got things in the right place so it can be seen. All right. Now, take one of your nuts. It should still have some Loctite on it. I'm gonna do this one first so I can get it in place. Over that screw hole. Now let me bring the screw up a little more so it'll kind of catch that nut for me. And my camera's all over the place, guys, but like I said, I'm using the hat cam and I'm trying to see as well. And it's not always a good combination on video. So then you can hold that nut, kind of hold it down until you get it started. And then I got this wrench here that I got from, I think the nut is gonna be a 7mm. That's what fit on here. So I'm gonna put that 7mm back on here. This is gonna be tricky, holding all this together. I'm showing you, but I should be able to do it once I get the 7mm in place. And now I'm gonna tighten up that nut, and it should grab the, tighten the screw and it should grab the nut, should I say. And it goes up in there like so. And then you get this one, the second one. I'm trying to stay in the video. And you tighten that up. You can hold it with your finger until it starts. Then you come, I use this one for here because it's kind of a tight fit for that, for the wrench I was just using. So I come with this because it kind of has to lean in on it, and it's going to catch the screw as you turn the nut, because the screw's going to turn, the nut's going to turn a little bit as you turn the screw. And once you turn it and it catches it, then you shouldn't have any more problem tightening back up. And there you go. It's just that simple. You got the A-arm on here, and you ready to continue on with the rest of the build. Again, like, subscribe, help out the channel. Hope I've given you guys some good content, some good insight on this so far. If you have any tips or suggestions, don't forget to leave comments. Once again, like, subscribe. This is TKS Hobbies signing out.